Probstats Kids. This is Dr. Callahan with Week4 Monday. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following three questions. Okay, let's go ahead and create the assignment for today. Well, every Monday you guys have a grade checkup, and I'm going to be posting your grade on this as well, so that way you can see exactly what you guys have. So let's go ahead and add the assignment. And so your assignment today is going to be for week 4 Monday. So week 4 Monday, Prop Stats Semester 2, and you have your quiz on Type 1 and Type 2 errors. Your instruction today is very simple. It is to view the assignment, watch the video, upload, and show your work, and that way you can get the grade for it. So make sure you guys watch the video. There are 2 links that you need for today. It is going to be the YouTube channel and then also the Google Doc for your stuff. You can pick up hard copies outside as well, in addition to make sure you're following the schedule. So for you guys are fifth period, which starts from 12:24 to 1:19, and then sixth period, which is 1:25 to 2:20. You have to check in with me before 3 p.m. because I didn't really take attendance before that. So at 2:20 by sixth period, you should have everything completed and done with. So I want to make sure that this is going to be due on Monday at 3 p.m. And then it's going to be assigned to the 2 Problem Stats class. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click on sign. Now, in addition to this, keep in mind that today is the grade check. So I'm going to go ahead and run the report and post it on there as well. Everything from week 1, 2, and 3 are uploaded and updated. I'm just going to post your student numbers so that way you don't have your name shown, which is probably a good thing for security and confidentiality. Okay, so to give you guys a little bit of idea, your grade, let me just make sure this is the correct class. I'm like, this looks a little bit, no, that's not the correct class. Hold on, this is not good. Hold on, let's change this. There you go, now it should be good. All right, so this is your class report. So your class average is a 66.13%. And as you can see, you have either people with A's, B's, C, D's, and a few with F's. If you currently have an F, my suggestion to you is, well, you probably have an F because you're not checking in with me or you're just not showing up in general. This year, I know a lot of teachers have been very flexible in terms of grades and whatnot. I myself being one of them as well. And so if you're currently not passing, that's probably why. The good thing about that is you do have all of your assignments on MS Teams, so you're welcome to go ahead and do it anytime you want. However, the rule of thumb is that the earlier that you do this, the better, because you get more points given back to you. The longer it takes you to do an assignment that was, like, let's say, signed in week 1, and if we're like in week 16, then the less or the smaller percentage of points you will be receiving back. So just keep that in mind. So in terms of the point breakdown and how it is actually calculated, this is kind of the breakdown for that. So let me go back to this. Here we go. Here we go. So a score from 5 to 10, okay, because 5 means that you did not check in with me at all, so you get a 5, which is a failure. A 6 to 7 means you've used some of the assignment, 8 to 9 means you turned in some of the assignment, and 10 means you uploaded and turn in all of your assignments. So essentially that's what it means. And that is your grade. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with 6 period. So for those of you guys who've been waiting patiently, thank you for doing that. And I'm going to go ahead and get you guys your grades. So 6 period. All right, so let's scroll down. So 6 period, you guys have a class average of 64.77%, so slightly below 5th period, but not by much. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and type in, there's your grade, and let's go ahead and make sure you guys have the breakdown information of how this is calculated. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, I'll just reply to it. Here I go. So Monday's grade check for week 4, and that is the breakdown of how everything is calculated. So you guys have your grade breakdown, which is awesome. So with that said, let's go ahead and proceed back to our lesson for today. It's going to be a fairly short lesson. It shouldn't take you guys too long. So this was your homework assignment from Friday. So go ahead and pause the video and check your answers on the back of your homework template. It is going to be worth 4 points with, 8 points with 2 points. So together, you should have a total of 8. This right here is the breakdown of the worksheet that you guys had on Friday. So make sure you guys check your grid of type 1 and type 2 errors. One was for a person that went on trial for murder. The second one is for a person that was tested for cancer. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at today's stuff. So this is a breakdown for today. We're going to talk about type 1 and type 2 errors for your quiz, 2 questions. And then, of course, when you're done with that, there are a few other things that you have to complete for the quiz itself. So these are the 2 questions. The first one is the mean age of a school bus driver for Chicago is 57.9 years old. Identify the type 1 and type 2 errors for the hypothesis of this claim. Okay, so make sure you go ahead and give me the null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, and then create that little chart or grid to identify the 2 different types of errors. Second one is the mean IQ statistic teacher is greater than 120. Identify the type 1 and type 2 errors for the hypothesis test of this claim. So same as question number 1. So this right here is actually the sheet that you should be having. When you're done with these 2 questions, next what you're going to do is part 2 of the quiz. It's 4 multiple choice questions. You're going to go to this link and write down your score. Once you go ahead and type in this link, it's going to take you to this page. And there are 4 questions about null and alternative hypothesis. Here are the questions right here. And you just go ahead and do the 4 problems. And then when you're done with it, make sure you write down your score right here. Part 3, it says write down 3 facts from the video idea behind hypothesis testing, which you can watch by typing in this link. Then, of course, when you're done, create your own study and write the null and alternative hypothesis. Watch the video on examples of null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis if you need assistance. here is a link that will assist you in the study. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to be doing for today's assignment. Now, if you need to print this out at home, that's totally fine. Let me just go ahead and take a photo or snapshot of this so that way I can paste it on the assignment itself. Okay, so here's your assignment, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it there. There we go. If you click on it, you'll be able to see a little bit better with this. Perfect. And so let's go back to fifth period. Okay, and so go back to fifth period, which is right here. And let's go ahead and paste that. And there you go. So you have your assignments completed. All right, you guys, as always, stay safe and healthy and make sure you catch up on your grade. Your grade is always flexible, so the sooner you do it, the better, because the longer it takes you to do it, the less amount of points you will be receiving. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.